Hello everyone. Last night I watched the movie 새콤달콤, which translates to sweet and sour. This movie dropped on Netflix last night, and please stick around to find out why this is the most original Netflix original movie I've seen. But first, guys, I've got to get something out of the way. I've just hit 100 subscribers. So to all those subscribers out there watching, thank you very much. You've made my week. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please subscribe now. You'll be getting weekly reviews coming in the future. Also, guys, if you could do me a massive favor and just click that like button, it helps me push the video out to new viewers. Thanks a lot. Okay, so Sweet and Sour is adapted from a book, and this movie is actually split into 3 chapters, exactly like a book. I assure you guys, this title has nothing to do with pork. The writers have said the title comes from candy. The reason it gets this title is due to the fact that our main character is in a sort of love triangle, and he's experiencing a sweet love from one girl and a sour love from another girl. We're not sure which taste he's into. It can also be interpreted that his love or his sweet love that he has had has quickly turned sour, as we all know that it can. The story starts off like this. Jung-hyuk, or Hyuk oppa, is in the beginning of his relationship with the lovely Daeun. Everything's peachy, it's all smooth sailing until he gets notified that he is in fact gonna have to transfer his current job that's close to Daeun to a city extremely far away. Not only does he have to transfer, his new position is extremely demanding and he has a lot more workload to do each day. So this puts the strain on the relationship. But once Bo Young's character is introduced and Hyuk has to start working side by side with Bo Young every day and start doing a lot of overtime with her, this is when our character starts to lose his juggling and balancing act, and he starts getting pulled in all directions. Now, you're all thinking, that sounds extremely familiar. I know this movie. However, Sweet and Sour is extremely refreshing. It doesn't do any of the common tropes. It stands alone in its genre. The writing is extremely clever. It tackles quite a lot of issues in Korea, and it is extremely funny. The comedy is on point here. Also, there are a lot of surprises in the writing. This film has so many surprises that last night, after watching the film, I had to go back and re-watch quite a lot of parts of the film with a new perspective to fully appreciate the film. It really took me by surprise, and I'm sure it's gonna really surprise you with how original and how different this classic rom-com love triangle actually is. It's not just the surprises that are a high point here. The comedy is a high point here too. We get an extremely funny first act where we get to see some COVID references. We also see a work dinner and how that can go really bad if you get too drunk in front of your boss. And the funniest scene we get is when someone's going to work on their first day and how it quickly deteriorates a few months later. We all know how that goes. This comedy and this film is extremely real, and it speaks to a lot of issues that we currently have right now in Korea, and it made it quite modern and relatable too. That was a positive for me. I do worry if this is going to be a negative for some viewers, that it might be a bit of a cutoff point. It's not as global of a film, say, as a Parasite or a Train to Busan. A few more negatives I have is there's one character in this film, and I'm not sure what his purpose is. Who is he talking to? Is he trying to talk to us, the audience, or is he talking to the main character? I would guess that he's definitely a character from the book, and the way he's been adapted into the film just doesn't work. He's unnecessary. Also, before the 3rd chapter can start, the 2nd chapter needs to resolve itself. This takes quite a long time to do though, and some scenes could have been cut out. It could have just resolved itself a lot quicker in my opinion. Lastly, I'm unsure if this is a positive or a negative. The main character's an asshole, and it's quite hard to watch him in the middle of the film. He's making so many bad decisions and he's being a total dick. However, when the third act starts, you find out you've probably been told to hate this guy for a reason. So I'm unsure if this is a negative or a positive. If this does happen to you guys, I'm gonna say just stick with the film. If you're hating watching this guy, it is painful, but stick with it because it's all gonna be worth it in the end. So this is my recommendation, guys. You have to watch this film. I can't recommend it highly enough. You should watch it tonight, immediately. I had such a good time with this film. I think it is one of Netflix's best originals. Also, please, guys, do yourself a favor. Don't watch this dubbed. If you're going to watch it or you're going to watch any foreign film, you have to watch it in its original language with subtitles. Dubbing is just so bad. Please watch it with the subtitles on. Thank you for sticking around for so long, guys. Please, I'm dying to talk about this film too with someone that's actually seen it. If you guys have seen it, please write in the comments. What did you think about that third act? Tell me, did you get a new perspective on the film once it had finished? Let me know in the comments. Also, guys, please remember to subscribe if you haven't. There's always going to be a weekly review on this channel. I love talking to you. I'd love to see you back here. Also, please like the video to help me out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye.